think I'm set up now. Well, got my cherry picker's guide out. Got my red book. Should probably open that up too. Not much going on tonight. It's almost 10 till 1 a.m. I'm up. I slept till 9 this morning. Got some work done. Had a decent dinner. Pizza and calzone. We got some weather coming in. That's always exciting. It's supposed to be cold tomorrow. I think they said the high is supposed to be like 42. Yeah. Morning, Laura. How are you doing today? Kingston, welcome. You having a good evening? These are all nickels that I pulled out of boxes. I'm pretty sure I went through them once before, briefly. Yeah, you're an hour ahead of me. I got to watch some of the football games here today. It was beautiful. It was like 55 degrees with hardly any wind. So, was outside doing stuff. What y'all doing up on a Sunday night? Don't ask me that question. I'm retired. Is the sound okay? I'm sorry, Laura. I get that way too. I got a lot on my mind. Cool, thanks, Kingston. I've had comments that the sound is weak or muffled, or so I've been working on it, trying to make it better. I got a yellow line for my stream, but that's pretty normal. Is there anything you guys want me to pull out and look at? I mainly do nickels and pennies. I got some older silver. I got one old coin. $1844 braided head. I picked this up on eBay. Focus. God. I think I got one of Ken's camera. Ken's cameras won't focus. Says it's fine details, environmental damage. It was probably in the ground. I picked it up for, I think it was $14 or something like that with shipping. There's gonna be a good glare on that. This is the oldest coin I got. Hi Roots, welcome. I haven't seen your name before. So welcome to the channel. Just looking at coins. I'm new to this whole streaming thing, and I gotta tell you, it is very different and weird just to talk about things and People are just in the background, just listening, commenting. Takes a little bit to get used to. Uh, 48. No mint mark. First time to my stream. Welcome. I think this is the second time I've done any type of full stream that's not a test. So I did get some new security lights up on my shop today. Had a problem. Someone opened up the front gate and was walking around. Do I have a 50D? Yeah, I think I got a couple of those. Maybe in this book right here. Yeah. I got one in AU condition. Make sure that had a mint mark on it. I need to look at that one some more. I put my glove on for it. So I got one in real nice condition from my book. I got this at a coin show beginning, June. Might have been beginning of June time frame. I paid 15 bucks for it. And there's the D. It has steps, but not full steps. Yeah, this one is pretty. I want to be picking up some more of these. I think the next one I'm going to get in a slab. This is my Littleton. Oh no, this is my Dansko book. I still got a lot of work to do on it. I got a lot of empty spots in it. I got a lot of the 50s. I got some S's and some proofs. But I haven't opened up any nickel boxes lately to pull out the real nice ones. Beginning of the year. Things going to be a lot better next year. I just moved into this place. It'll be 2 years in January is when I bought it. So sister and I have been doing a lot of work, putting money into it, doing fencing and getting stuff cleaned up. The people that had it before us they let all the trees and everything go, so we've been doing a lot of work getting everything cleaned up on that. See, even forgot what date this was. Yeah, 46D. Alright, yep, there is it. Yeah, thank you. I got that's my first Dansko book. This is a Littleton book from my Lincoln Sense. Hey Lincoln, how are you? So I got the 1909 VDB. I got some teens, some 20s, some 30s. Okay, what happened here? Okay, there we go. Yeah, I didn't know I was going to go live either, and I was just looking at some 40s and 50s nickels that I pulled out of boxes from roll hunting. So I figured I'll just go ahead and look at those. So I still got a lot of work to do on my wheat pennies. I've gotten some help from Ken with some of his sales. I think I'm doing it all wrong. I don't want to have to buy the coin twice, so I'm putting together a high grade set. And I should just try to get a set together and then try to improve it as I go along. I think if what do I got back here? 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. I got about 70 rolls back there of wheat pennies by date and mint mark. I could probably complete the book minus the key dates. You're up late tonight, Lincoln. Did you take a nap today? I think the next time I buy another USB microscope, I'm going to spend the money and get one that autofocuses. Just heading to bed and saw that I was on. Well, I appreciate you popping in. But don't let me keep you from getting your shut eye. .46D. That's another one that's in the cherry pickers. Let's see what this D looks like. Yeah, I need to go to bed too, but I'm not even tired. No, I'm not thinking that's an RPM. Where's my flashlight at? Oh yeah. So I was saying earlier, I put a new security light up. Had someone come into the excuse me. I had someone come into the walk through, opened up the gate and walked through, and don't look like they got into anything, but they're probably walking around looking. We've had trailers and everything stolen around here, and people saying that people wander in their yards at night. So I put a new light in. I wasn't smart enough to turn off the power when I hooked it up, and I got a little warm. Next time I'll remember. 41. D. What's that spot on the top of it? Where my PV pointer at? Yeah, I'd rather get shocked by 220 than 110 anytime. Hey, Coin Collecting Texas, welcome. There's my PV pointer. Did that spot come off? Yeah, it came off. Now that I poked it with a stick. Yes, I smoke. Yes, I know it's bad for me. Should I be doing it on a live stream? Probably not, but it's after 1 a.m. Tomorrow's school. I don't think I'm going to offend anybody. I could get a masonry jar out. I got a buddy that has a still, and he gave me some shine. He said it'd make the hair on your chest grow, so I drank half a bottle and I had one hair pop out. I think it was scared. I think it was running. These are all circulated coins found in rolls. Alright, here, let me check something real quick. Let me see if I get a picture. No, I'm not going to be able to get that. Hey, Roots. Man, that's a bonus. I got 7 people watching. I feel like I'm somebody. God, Warren dies. I'm a super somebody. I'm fully dressed underneath it, but I like wearing my bathrobe, keeps my arms warm. At night we turned down the heater so we could sleep, but I'm not sleeping. Very unique, yes. I am set in my own ways. My sister could vouch for that. No mint mark on that one. Into the pile you go. 46. No mint mark on that. Not seeing nothing on it. Just dingy. I'd look up my wartime nickels, but I only have 3 of those. No mint mark. Let me go this way. One of these times I'm going to look underneath the scope and there's going to be like, pow, there's going to be something good there. Today, I was trying to get to this. This was in El Reno. I lived in El Reno for 5 years. I worked for Ken at his auction house. This was all gold and silver. I wanted to get to it because I wanted to see what the 84S Morgan that was marked in AU went for. That's a key date. That's a $20,000 coin. But you had a lot of Morgans, some gold, a lot of 80s, 1880s. Some of them were in slabs, some of them were not. 81S, PSGC, MS64, 83O Morgan, NGC, MS65. I bet you this brought in the big people. I bet you there's a lot of money thrown around at this auction. I'll have to get with Ken. We is Mr. Blues Bud. All I see is a floating head. Yeah. I'm a little fat body. Yeah. I'm in pretty good shape for 49. Get that out of there. Come on. There we go. Alright, Lincoln. I appreciate you stopping by. It's good seeing you, buddy. Yeah. Camouflage bathrobe. T-shirt. Camouflage sweat bottoms. Just in case I have to go outside for the people prowling around, I could blend into the darkness. Good night, Lincoln. Get some rest. And not a lot of surface marks on it, but wore down. Sure wish I had better details on this. This might have been a good candidate for my book. Oh God. Nope, never mind. Look at this back. Ain't that the prettiest thing you've ever seen? Got doo-doo on it. Oh yeah. My sister made a sign for the front of our gate. And it says honk for entry, protected by God, dogs, guns, and a crazy veteran. Maybe people will think twice about coming over here. Yeah, they do, and I got to do some research on the alloys on them, so I know what I'm looking at. Hey, US Coin, welcome. We're just hanging out. I'm looking at 40s, 1940s and 1950s Jeffersons. See if I can find a keeper someplace. Ah, metal detector. Nice. I do a little of that. I'm looking at actually upgrading to the I'm looking at the AT Pro. I need something I could get wet, so I go down to the beach and hit those areas real good. I'm just running a little Acer 250 now. No RPM on that one. Into the pile you go. I don't know what that mark is right there. Does it come off? No, it don't look like it comes off. Right across there too. It's going to get bright. Yeah. Take the doggy out. I'm surprised mine just didn't wake up when I said that. I need to start doing research. I don't know. Yeah, USA Coin research is that's the key. The big one to look out for is the 1950D. It's a key date. $1950D. Only 2.6 million were produced. It's one of the key dates. MS60, you could pick them up for 14, 16 bucks. No, nothing lately. I got two 1950Ds, and I bought both of those at a coin show because I wanted good condition ones. I'm going to end up picking up some more of them. See if I can find anything within these two rolls that I got. See if I can find a good quality one one or two for my book. Yeah, war times are always nice to come across. What kind of detector are you using? Yeah, that's got the ring of death on it. Look at that. Going right across his forehead. Let me not use that pointer. I might have picked my teeth with that one. Get a fresh one here. V-nickels are nice too. Earlier this year I picked up either 37 or 38 V-nickels for $7 and then $3.25 for shipping. Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry, I got US Coin and Kingston mixed up. Yeah, there's some great finds in roll hunting. Next year well, it's almost next year. Probably next month I'm going to start doing nickel boxes. Kind of getting burned out on doing penny boxes right now, so I'll change it up. All these 40s and 50s I found roll hunting. I need a camera that autofocuses. Okay, that's just a little damage on the bottom of that one. No mint mark. Into the pile. There's my roll. Those are my my V-nickels Liberties. I went through it and found a decent stack of better condition ones, and I sent to Ken for the big show. Turn it over and it's a dud. Happens a lot. 47. There ain't nothing in the book that says anything about a 47. Oh, it's an S. So, my security monitor's up on the wall. So, just looking at it, a truck went by. About every 30 minutes, we get, they're drilling down the street 2 or 3 miles, and the only way they get to the drill sites on this road. So about every 30 minutes, all night, the trucks come in and out with equipment. So one just went to the site and one just left the site. Our little community's up in arms over all this drilling out here. When they're doing their fracking, we get earthquakes all the time when they're fracking. Yeah, what do you got, Coin? I might be able to ask. Might be able to answer. Someone might be able to answer on the chat. Hey, Coin Collecting Texas. Right down here is my email address. Send me the information, and I'll get back with you. Let's see, is that also a D under the S? Couldn't tell you. Let's look. Get a little closer to it if I can. Tilted. Oh, I see what you're looking at. Man, that PV pointer's no good. Let me get another one. Right under. Let me see. See a little line going down here, and then looks like something going across that, and that has a little circle on it. Now, if we look at that, what's on this side of the coin that has letters? Okay, that's where Liberty is, where the Y and the star comes across right there. So I'm going to rule out it is not a clash. I just think it's the way that the metal, the alloy kind of deteriorated in that area to make it look like that. Yeah, I'm going to say that's nothing. But good eye. Yeah, it does look like a double D right there. Real small too. Yeah, I don't think it's an RPM. Not seeing no serifs on it. I just think it's just worn. Hey Laura, did the doggy do its thing? Cool, thanks for coin. My dog's staring at me. He's in a recliner. He's pretending he's sleeping, but his eyes are open. I get all my stuff through Amazon. Their prices are real fair. They got a good selection. The one, this is 1,000-time magnification. I started with a 250-time magnification one, and after 6 months I upgraded to 1,000-time. Let me turn that light, get that glare off of there. And then this camera here and my face camera, these are brand new HD cams I got last month. I switched. I had a laptop over on this side of my desk that I was using for all my coin stuff, but it wasn't strong enough to do any type of streaming. I could do videos and pictures, but down here I got a gaming tower that I bought a couple years ago, and it's packed to the gills. So I had to get cameras hooked up for that, and once I got all the settings and everything good, I'm able to live stream. Focus, focus. It looks focused to me. But I also wear glasses, so reading glasses. Yeah, microscopes are nice. The USB ones, they hook right up real good. You could use them for pictures, so you could take close-up pictures to them. I never spent the money and got an autofocused one. But I'm thinking maybe my next one I get is going to be an autofocus, if they even make them, and see what the price is. You got a used one, didn't work for you. That 250 magnification, I think it was only like 19 bucks. This is 1,000 time, and it was like 21 or 22. And then I don't have Amazon Prime, but I had to pay for shipping. This one's in bad shape. A Nikon D750. No, I had a Nikon 1000, I think it was. But I wasn't using it enough, so I got rid of it. In high school, I was big into photography. In high school, I was head of yearbook photography for 2 years, my junior and senior year. From my sophomore, junior, and senior year, I took advanced photography, and I was also a teacher's aide. And then I took a year of photography in college. Alright, do you ever find any double dyes in your nickels? Double dyes in my nickels. I don't think I've come across any double dyes, but I've come across some RPMs. I have any of them up here. Now the only nickels I got up here that I've been going through are my buffaloes. I got a lot, 230 buffaloes at an auction that I won, and I've been slowly going through them. No key dates. But I did find a lot of, see, that's a 35 lamination. Let me go this way with the focus. Hey, look at that. I think it's going to work. Look at, there it comes. Let's see, it's this side that has the lamination. It's gotta be this side. Maybe it wasn't that side. That's MD, strike through. I have some that has some real strong lamination on them. There's one that also has a clash on it. My dad owned them. Focus, 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 focus. Focus. Too close. This is a 1920 Buffalo. That lamination almost goes from rim to rim. There's the edge of the coin. All the way up through the middle of the buffalo. And I think you can barely see it on this one, but going right across there. Hey CJ, what's going on, brother? It's clash on the another real nice 1920, has some lamination on it. Some of these are extreme. That goes from the rim up to his leg. Up through his belly. Almost all the way up to the other rim. Yeah, that's no problem, CJ. No problem at all. I'm having a lot of fun with these videos, but I tell you what, they're a lot of work. That last one I posted, I think I did 9 takes on it before I finally settled on one that I wasn't fumbling all over my words and mispronouncing things. And I've been trying to make them 5 to 8 minutes. Yeah, I'm trying to get better at going through all my subs and catching up on videos. There's a lot of them out there. And I'm real bad about not looking at them all. I need to start. I could be missing something that's important. It took me, I've been thinking about doing the videos for a couple weeks, but I needed a hook. Ken Peavy, he has Coin Class. Well, I can't use Coin Class. I'm not going to infringe on him. And there's some others that have some pretty unique names, and I was writing down stuff on a piece of paper when it came to me. Stuff on the lines as I learn, you learn coins. I'm still learning all this myself, so I figured since I'm learning, then you could learn with, people out there could learn with me. And then it just dawned on me, coin learning. And I just stuck with that because it was easier to spell. So I'm going to try to do at least three videos a week, about every other day, to get one done. When the weather's nice, I'm not indoors, I'm outside taking care of stuff. Alright, what did I do? Oh, I'm sorry to hear US Coin. Hope everything is okay. When I started doing photography, this was back in early 80s, we're running Pentax film camera. And we had to develop our own film, and it was interesting. Now everything's digital. Just put a card in the machine and it downloads it for you. Show difference between errors and non-errors. Yeah, there's a lot of information that can be passed on about that, and it's just enough to pick. You just need to pick through and try to get as much information out there. Do they even sell film these days? Yes, you could still buy the film. Some of the old timers, they have all the equipment and they have their own dark rooms in their houses or garage or studios. and they do all their printing and everything at home and developing. Some people swear by the film. It's 54D. Sorry, it's moving. I'm trying to get it into focus. On the when I see the older cameras at garage sales and auctions that I go to, I look them over because the camera body is not where the money's at. It's the lenses. Some people, they don't even realize that they got some fancy big name lens, removable lens, and that's where the money's at. Yeah, cherry pickers don't say anything about a D over S. I'm not able to look up any. I might be able to. Let me see if I go here. Let's go to Wexler's. RPM listings. Let's go to Jefferson's. 1950 to 54. $51. $53. All right, 54. All right. Let me add Windows capture. No, I don't want Chrome YouTube. I want I wasn't able to get my Windows capture to work. Yeah, I can't get Windows capture to load right on OBS. You have two of those S over D's. Yeah, there's a little nub on the bottom of it. In the top left there is serifs. that one in a flip and mark it. One to look at. One to look at closer. What is this, a 54? 54. 1954D. Check mint mark. Yay. I got my first one to put in a flip to do some research on. Next one. 59. That just looks like some mechanical doubling to me. Mint mark. See if there's anything in the book. Nothing in the book. You had the ever-growing check this later pile? Yeah. I try to keep up on it. And there's some good MD on this one. Hey field guy, welcome. I'm looking at 1950s nickels. Everyone else is talking. So come in and join the conversation. See if I can find a treasure in these rolls. $57D, nothing in the book. Any 39 DDRs yet? No, not no DDRs that I've noticed. I got 3 or 4 39s though. It might be in my book already. And if they made it to my book, then I pretty much picked them clean. Sorry, everything's shaking. It's not an earthquake. It's me trying to get comfortable. Still guy, what dime you talking about? I think I have one back here that might. 2009. Ah, okay. Is that it? That's it. Get my glove out for this one. I picked this up off. I cherry picked this on eBay. $10 delivered. Where'd it go? It rolled underneath. Bring that camera up a little bit. See if I get it to focus. There we go. 1970D. This was from an uncirculated pack. Yes, sir. Let me write a note for myself, or I'll forget. All right. Wrote myself a note. 1970D. This is a DDR. Look at the splits on that. Someone disliked. It don't matter if they dislike it. YouTube doesn't count dislikes against you. They count them towards your overall numbers. Got a bad glare on it. Can't pick it up very good. There we go. That's better. I got a big old fat O. I got serifs on the on the flames. I haven't found no dime sights for varieties yet, so I don't even know what DDR it is. It's in the box for check later. Yeah, first time I got a dislike on the video, I'm like, wow, really? But after watching Ken's videos, he was saying it don't matter. You still get credit. You still get credit for the number. It's just someone butthurt over something. You don't think I make sure I go through my comments, make sure there ain't nothing that's not derogatory. Make sure they ain't cussing on my comments, but if they put something on there that's feedback, but it could be negative feedback, saying that, well, maybe you could do this part better or something, and I leave those comments on there because they're learning tools. They saw something on the video that I missed when I loaded it, so it's just a good learning tool. This might be an RPM. Was that a 59? Too bad it's not. No, that's a 58. Yeah, you gotta look at your comments, because sometimes they'll be up on the top where you have the little drop down boxes. There'll be comments pending approval, and it's something that YouTube picked up on, some type of wording or a word or something or a phrase, and they flagged it for your approval. I've had comments that were in that drop down box I didn't even know about, and once I checked them, they were fine, and I was able to approve the comment, and it got posted onto the page. It looks like an RPM to me. I'm probably wrong. I'll put it up there with a whole bunch of other ones that I gotta look at. Look at the devices. Yeah, so there's MD on the lettering. See if I get a little closer to that. I was looking. Yeah. I'll agree, CJ. $52 with some damage. Worn die. Damage. I'm out in the country. Way out in the country. And our internet is line of sight. So I got an antenna couple miles northeast of me. And it's kind of like a little satellite dish on my house, but it's only about this big, and it points at that antenna and it picks up the signal and brings it into the house. Internet sucks, but it's good enough I'm able to do this, so I'm happy. But good night, Roots. I appreciate you stopping by and hanging out for a bit. But our electric company, OEC, they're putting in broadband internet. And they've already got all the wire run up and down the streets all over the place, and they're working on their substation now, and they're doing their testing on it. And they're saying in January they could start hooking up houses. So I'm going to be running they're running 100 megs for, I think it was $45. I'm in Oklahoma, just south of OKC. So I'm going to be able to have a 100 meg broadband for half the cost of this internet. And they're also going to run phone through their broadband. The only thing we got out here is AT&T, and they're taking advantage of it because they know we got to have it, and there ain't no other option but them. So I pay $45 a month for basic telephone, and basically I got it for emergencies, because sometimes our cell phones aren't good out here. Um, well, coin collecting, I could take a wild guess that you played the Boomer Zoomers last week. And that was a pretty good game too. No, it was when Oklahoma played Texas last week for was that the Big 12. Laura, I was in the Air Force. I did I did 12 and a half games, or 12 and a half. I did 12 and a half years, and I'm 100% disabled now. Excuse me, let me rephrase that. I'm 90% disabled, but I'm unemployable, so I'm upgraded to 100%. Yeah, I missed that game where they went into overtime. I'm not a big college ball person, but I root for my state teams, and when they're on and I'm not doing nothing, I'll put the game on. I'm getting more into college football. I didn't see what LSU got for their bowl game. Once I saw that Oklahoma got into the top 4 for national championship, I pretty much stopped looking at the sports page. Oh yeah, UCF needs to get into a better conference. Hey, Coin Dragon, welcome. It's almost 2:30 a.m. here. I'm still wide awake. I'm just looking at some 50s nickels, and we got a handful of people in here. We're just BSing. We're gonna pull an all-nighter like Lemonhead does. Yeah, Laura, I can't believe they fired their coach. The Packers coach like that. I could see why they're upset losing Arizona, a 2-9 team. He'll get picked up from another team. I mean, this is first time in what, 12 seasons the Packers has had any type of losing record. They won their conference 7 or 8 times in 12 seasons. It's ridiculous. So what's the word, Coin Dragon? You just out trolling around? Yeah, Coin Dragon, I'll do that too. Oh, there'll be a handful of people on. I try to stop in and at least make my face known. Wow. I think a dodo bird doo-dooed on it. Yeah, Bills need a little bit. They need a couple of years to build up. I don't watch much hockey no more, so I can't talk intelligently on it. CJ, I appreciate you stopping in and spending some time. You have a good night. I'll catch you later. Bills suck. They do this year. At least they got a better record than Arizona, I think. Arizona's 3-9 now. I don't know what the Bills are. Four and 8. Yeah. They'll need a couple of years to rebuild. I think they're fighting for the #1 draft pick this year. got my television on. Background noise. There ain't crap on television this late at night. Oh, there we go. George Lopez. That'll put me to sleep. You keep getting the word out, coin collecting. It'll happen. I'm not finding any keepers in this. I got one I gotta recheck the mint mark on. Yeah, they don't even offer cable out here. I got DirecTV. Everyone tells me get the Fire Stick, watch it on YouTube. That don't work in this household. I fall asleep to the television at night. Normally I put like Nick at Night on. They're non-threatening shows. I tried to download a movie on DirecTV because I could download movies for free off of their list. And there was a movie, can't remember what the name of it was, and I'm like, oh, I haven't seen that one yet, and people are talking about it. So I went to download it, and it said it's going to take 27 days to download with my internet. Maybe with the broadband, it'd be able to do it better. Yeah, I'm only running like 3.5 to 4 on my download, and 1.5 on my upload. Your flip stuffers. I'm thinking, trying to figure out what that's referring to. You have to forgive me, sometimes I'm a little slow. Not slow like in oh, my labels. and my little labels I made. They're a little silly, but you know what? Can't be too serious with that. I got Windows 10 and it has that Paint 3D. Man, I can't figure that out for nothing. I'm not too computer smart with some things. When I was in the military, I was in equipment support for our shop, and we worked with Excel program for our budgeting. See this mess? I got a message that says it's held for review. What's that say? Coin DNDJST. What the? Alright, Laura. You have a good night. I appreciate you stopping in and hanging out. I only got 5 more to go through, and I think I'm going to get off. Let me rephrase that. I'm going to get off the computer. Smacked your head. You fell and smacked your head on the brick fireplace. That takes a lot of talent. Hey, HD Shovel. How's it going? Just looking at 1950s nickels that I pulled out of roll searching, and I just put in a tube. I'm pretty sure I've already looked at these, but that might have been a while ago. Not finding anything exciting with them. Nothing. I pulled one out. 1954D. I gotta relook at that mint mark. Possibly D over S. I've already went through my 1940s. Didn't find nothing in that. just a bunch of 1940s. Couldn't even find one good enough to pull out from my book. These are all circulated. .84 PDDO from these. Oh, that 84 DDO. I think there's four different ones for the 84. Oh yeah, finding any DDOs is good. I just started coin collecting in January of last year, and in February I found my first double die, and it was the 72 DDO 001, or was it the 2? It was either the 1 or 2, but my first DDO was the 72. I was ecstatic. Walking through your house at dark, fell. Did you not want to turn the light on in fear of disturbing family members? I mean, I've tripped over dog toys and stumbled. Yeah, your whole family, yeah. So you're just being polite, not trying to turn the light on, disturbing people. How bad's the bleeding? How many fingers am I holding up? I wonder how long this is going to take for my video to actually show up on your end. Okay. 2 fingers was the right answer. I bet that's going to hurt more in about 4 hours. Give you a reason to call in sick. Man, I don't know. Let me move. That's just piles of coins I gotta go through. More piles. Most of been taken out of the cardboard flips and the cardboard 2x2s and put into the flips and marked. I just got to go through and verify what they are. Well, everyone, it's almost 3 o'clock. I'm going to get off of this stream and I'm going to try to get some sleep. I still got the note. I'll check the email here. Hey, living off coin money's good. If you're able to get them cheap and resell them for a little bit of profit, there's good money in it. So, I got your note. I'll check my email before I go to bed tonight. Appreciate the info on that. Well, y'all have a good evening. Take care. Y'all have fun.